Hello students, myself Geeta Agarwal, and today I will teach you Geography Chapter 1, Resources. What are resources? See, you are watching this video on a mobile or on a laptop. Without a laptop or a mobile, you will not be able to learn or read. So your device is very useful to you at present because it is a resource for you, and anything which has utility and value is called a resource. So what is a resource? Anything that can be used to fulfill a need is called a resource. I will give you one more example. A carpenter makes a table and you want a table to study. Your table is useful and is valuable to you. On the other hand, carpenter has earned by selling the table. Now that table have economic value also because you paid money to buy it. So now I hope you all have understood the term resource. Now these resources are of three types. They are natural resources, human-made resources, human resources. So today I will teach you about natural resources. Natural resources is again subdivided into three types and depending upon their utility. Number one is level of development and use. In this comes actual resources and potential resources. Then on the basis of origin, biotic, abiotic. And the third one, stock and distribution, ubiquitous and localized. What are natural resources? Anything that comes from nature are called natural resources. For example, air, water, soil, trees, forest, wildlife, coal, petroleum, natural gas, and minerals. What are actual resources? The actual resources are those which have been surveyed and the quantity determined, and these resources are currently being used. Like coal we are using petroleum, we are using wind energy, we are using minerals. Now, what are potential resources? Potential resources are those resources which exist in a region and may be used in the future. Their quantity is not estimated and they are not in current use because we may not have the required level of technology to use these resources. Example, Rajasthan and Gujarat have enough potential to produce solar energy due to cloudless sky and more temperatures. But because we do not have the technology to use that resource. Now I will teach you natural resources on the basis of origin. Biotic resources are those which are obtained from the biosphere, like animals, birds, fish, forest, etc. Now, abiotic resources. Abiotic resources are non-living things like water, air, and minerals. Now I will teach you natural resources on the basis of stock and distribution. And it again can be classified into ubiquitous or localized. What are ubiquitous resources? Some natural resources that can be found everywhere, like air we breathe, soil, water, comes under ubiquitous resources. Some natural resources are not found everywhere but are restricted to an area. These are known as localized resources. For example, minerals like copper are found in certain areas. Natural resources can also be broadly classified as renewable and non-renewable resources. Renewable resources are those which are renewed or replenished quickly. For example, solar energy, water, and wind. Non-renewable resources are those which have a limited stock or availability. Once the stock is exhausted, it may take thousands of years to be replenished. This is because their rate of formation is very slow. For example, fossil fuels. I hope all of you have understood the chapter well. Go through this video once again. Thank you.